Legacy of Usain Bolt following his retirement after the World Championships in London, TVJ Sports has been reliably informed that the Jamaican sprint icon almost did not appear due to his chronic back problem. Keon Rayner, who shadowed Bolt at the World Championships, filed this report.
While many spectators were disappointed that Bolt lost his first 100 meters race at a global championship since taking up the event in 2008, his executive manager and close friend, Nugent Walker, says the 9.95 seconds for bronze was like gold given the circumstances leading into London on August 4.
And I tell people that my admiration for Usain in facing the starter is the highest respect. I believe many athletes would have opted to say, hey, it's not safe, I know what is happening, let me not. But because of the commitments he gave, and I believe at 45% he thought he was able to compete and give up his best. And what you saw today, yes, we did not win that goal, but the respect that I've garnered for him for facing that starter and coming out with a bronze, knowing what I know, knowing of his limitations, being cognizant of everything that he has gone through, I have greater respect than even winning treble in Rio.
While neither Walker nor Bolt would confirm reports that his back problem almost made him not face the starter, the world 100 and 200 meters record holder confessed his preparations were less than ideal.
I've had my ups and downs through the season, and I think one of the main things I feel contributed to me probably losing is that I didn't actually train for the 200. So I didn't have that extra background work that I normally have for the 200 meters. So it was just on the 100 meters. So the setbacks that I had throughout the season really was hard on just me running 100 meters. I think my body's not used to just competing over one event. So when I actually got to the championship, I wasn't in the shape that I'm normally in. Because normally I run myself into shape throughout the rounds, but for some reason it was not the case this year, and my start did not come together.
But what legacy has Bolt left the sport? The BBC's commentator Ed Harry and the president of the IAAF, Sebastian Coe, weigh in.
I think the legacy remains untainted. You can't take away 11 world golds and 8 Olympic gold medals. I kind of wish that it had finished after Rio, if I'm honest. When he, in Rio, came around the bend in the 200 and said afterwards, my legs just didn't respond, I think he had to buy into this year 100%, and I wonder if he didn't. But I also understand that the possibility of this crowd and conducting this crowd like an orchestra, it would tempt anybody. But I kind of wish that we'd finished in Rio with those 3 golds.
We're going to miss him not just simply because he was a supreme athlete, is a supreme athlete, has won more on the track than most athletes collectively in a lifetime could have achieved, but we're going to miss his personality. He has an opinion, he has a view, he fills a room. He fills a stadium, and that's what we're going to miss. But there will be great athletes coming along, and I'm sure a lot of those great athletes are going to come out of Jamaica.
So it's now on to the next chapter for Bolt, which we understand could involve a medical or rehab center in Jamaica. Reporting for TVJ Sports, I'm Keon Rayner.